Hi, my name's DC Surface, and I want to welcome you to the Airplane Partnerships channel. This is a channel on YouTube where we hopefully can teach you everything you want to know about getting into an airplane partnership. And I have some really good news today, and that is we have released our Airplane Partnership Flight Guide. This is a book that has over 60 pages of everything you need to know about an airplane partnership to get you started. If you would like to pick up a copy of it, you can by going to airplanepartnershipsgroup.com, and all the information is there, and your ability to buy it is there, and we hope you go there and purchase one of these books. Today, I'm actually shooting from my garage, and one of the projects, the mini projects I got going on, is this golf cart back here. Yep, this is a built, not bought project. This is a 97 Club Car DS. As you can see, I've got it jacked up 6 inches and putting a new body on it, new tires and wheels and dash, and you name all the stuff. It's got converted to a lithium battery and stuff. So, like I said, this is just one of the many projects that I have going on, which I'm sure you do as well. So again, the book's out. It's available. Please go take a look at it. And one of the topics I want to talk to you today about is camaraderie, community, collaboration, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of the biggest benefit and one of the beauties of being in an airplane partnership is the community. I know we used to have a hangar that had a refrigerator in it, and we had a barbecue grill, and the refrigerator was full of soda and water, and yes, even the occasional beer after we got through flying. But we would drag that grill out and throw some hamburgers and hot dogs on it and just talk about all kind of different things. And it just created a community. Or we would go down there to work on the airplane, and we would come as a group and get on a creeper and get under there, get all the oil and grease off the belly of the airplane, and wash it, detail it, clean the inside of it up. Just kind of go through everything and make sure it was in the condition that we wanted it to be in. But the community part of this thing, if you've never been into a partnership, it's going to be a great experience, hopefully for you. I know it will be. But the thing of it is that most people bring strengths and weaknesses with them. And hopefully you want to highlight the strengths that everybody has and what they could contribute to the partnership. And that's where the community part of this thing comes into. If you're weak on maintenance or anything to do with the airplane, typically there's going to be one of the partners that's one of their strengths that they can help you out with. And it's something that you're not in this alone with. You've got other people to lean on, to ask questions, to do research, and to find out all the things you need to do and know to have a spectacular partnership. And of course, the reason you want to get into a partnership, I'm a huge advocate of partnerships, always have been, is because you want that shared experience. You also want that shared cost. So this makes it very, very affordable for you to get into flying. And you're in with people that have a very common interest, and that's aviation, which is great. Speaking of aviation, by the way, I hope you're coming to Sun and Fun. It's actually next week, the first week in April. We're going to be down there ourselves, and we're actually doing a class on airplane partnerships in the forum, starting on Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. in the morning. We'll be there in room 16, where they do all the classes, the education, and the forums, and we'll be talking about airplane partnerships. So if you're there, I hope you'll join us. We have a couple other exciting things coming up too as well. I got some people that actually are currently in partnerships, and one's a pretty big one. And we're going to start interviewing people like that, so you can kind of get the gist and the feel of what it's like to be in an actual partnership. I mean, I've been in many partnerships, on 7 planes through partnerships, and it's been just a great ride for me so far. And I'm not currently in one right now, but I will be in another one, I can assure you. But the camaraderie and the things that you share with other people, it just runs deep. I mean, it's like a brotherhood. It's uh, it's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Because flying an airplane, it can be a little bit complex. Not only flying, but owning an airplane, because it's much different than going to an FBO and just plunking down some money and renting an airplane. Um, you know, doing your walk around, hoping everything's okay with everything. But that's a whole lot different than the pride of ownership, where you actually know that airplane inside and out. You know all the squawks, all the issues, anything that's going on, anything that needs to be done to it, anything that has been done to it, any hard landings that's been done with it. You're going to know about that. So you're going to have a very good relationship with that airplane and with your partners and stuff, because that's the kind of information that you share with each other. Not only that, you have somebody, typically we would have the ability to fly somewhere with somebody. So if you didn't like to fly alone, which a lot of people don't, you would have another partner that you could ask to go along with you. Or a lot of times partners just buddy up, and if there's three of you, four of you, whatever the number is, you just buddy up and spend a lot of time, just flying together, either going on trips or just flying in a pattern, going to get that $250 hamburger today, whatever the case may be. And it just has a huge amount of benefit to you that way. So the one thing that I want to talk about though is when you're in a partnership, um, the 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 people that you get into a partnership with are typically like you are. Most of the time, you attract for some reason you just attract the kind of people that you want to hang out with, that you want to be around, and that you love sharing this airplane with. And that's really what you're looking for. And to be honest about it, you just kind of gravitate that way. You're going to know real quick in just talking to somebody before you even get into a partnership if you're going to be compatible with somebody. If somebody has an interest or no interest in being your friend, that would be a red flag to me that they may not be the right partner for me to get into this airplane. And speaking of that, it's okay if you walk. If it's not the right deal for you, just walk away from it. Don't let your emotions get so tied up into the deal or the fact that you're about to own an airplane that you make a bad decision. Listen to your gut, listen to all those, or pay attention to all those red flags, and make sure that you're doing what your gut tells you feels good to you. And I promise you, it will be a great experience. And then again, coming back around to the community of it, you're going to start hanging out with those guys or people, whatever the case may be, and you're going to start doing things together. You'll have projects and stuff together. You'll have trips together. You'll have trips to talk about. You'll start going out to dinner. Um, you may not be best of friends, but you're going to be a special friend, that's for sure, because of the connection that you have there. Aviation is just one of those things that once you get bit by the bug, it's just really, really hard to get rid of it. And the other thing that you want to do is, make sure that you don't take away from your family or anything else that you have going on financially wise. So that's why I just love a partnership from the aspect of just sharing the expenses with it. Even if you're going on on a trip, you can share the cost of the trip. If you're taking other buddies and stuff with you, you can share the cost. You have to participate in that as well, but you can share the cost with them. If you're going off somewhere to play golf for the day, or going off for the weekend to do whatever it is, you can share that cost. But that camaraderie is just always special, and it's always just something that just kind of comes to the top of all this and makes you feel good, makes you proud of what you've done, makes you proud to own that airplane, and makes you just feel like this was how it was meant to be. So with that, I hope you got something out of this. I'm going to close it out and just say that, again, I hope you're coming down to Sun and Fun, and I hope that we see you there. Again, the books are now available, so you can go to airplanepartnershipsgroup.com, and you can pick up that. If you would like to send us any questions or any things that you'd like to see in the future, you can please email us at airplanepartnershipsgroup@gmail.com, and we'll be more than glad to answer your questions or entertain any things that you would like to see in the future. So with that, I'm going to close it out and say, may you have blue skies and smooth winds ahead. May your altitude always be as high as your spirits and your landings as perfect as your takeoff. I wish you safe travels in everything you do, and we'll see you next time.